Hey everyone, this is your girl, Miss Analytical, coming to you straight out of Spreaker.com and also out of YouTube. Feel free to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. It's called Miss Analytical. And also follow me on Spreaker.com. My name there is Miss Analytical. So today, I want to talk to you about Juelz Santana's issues with the law, particularly him being denied bail on the weapons and drugs charges. The state of New Jersey has dropped the case, but the federal government, they ain't gonna let his ass go nowhere. All right. So basically, I'm gonna talk to you about the whole case and how it occurred and what's coming up for him in the future and my opinions on the whole situation. So, starting March the 9th, Juelz Santana was at the Newark airport. And pretty much, he had guns on. He had a gun on him. But he also had drugs on him as well. It wasn't, cocaine. It wasn't marijuana. Like people say it wasn't heroin. But it was more of those like Oxycontin, those hydro drugs. So pretty much what he did was he bolted from the New York airport after he was caught trying to get the gun through security. And he ran away when TSA agents in Terminal C spotted the weapons around 6 p.m. that night, according to the Port Authority officials. So Santana, whose real name is LaRon Lewis James, is a member of the rat group, the Diplomats. And it's been speculated that he might have jumped the cab to get away. Now, he had legal issues beforehand. In 2011, New Jersey cops found marijuana and a pair of loaded handguns and ammunition in Bergenfield, New Jersey recording studio. So he has issues with guns stemming from like 7 years ago. Now, the dude has had his own success, but he's never really popped off as big as DMX, Jay-Z, T.I., Lil Wayne. Who else you could think of? 50 Cent, Kanye West. He hasn't really popped off as huge as they have. So I'm going to go into a little bit deeper because on Monday, he was arrested for the issue from fleeing from Newark airport. And also, it also states that he left behind the bag of the loaded gun. So it's not like he took the gun with him and they chased him down. He dropped the bag with the loaded gun. LaRon, what did you put yourself into? Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm calling him LaRon for a reason. And it's because I knew LaRon in passing when I was young. Now I'm gonna tell the little story about this real quick. LaRon and my friend's cousin, first cousin as a matter of fact, went to junior high school together. And LaRon, really my friend really had a huge crush on LaRon. And LaRon used to wear these little itsy bitsy popcorns because we're talking about 1994, 1995. And I used to see LaRon and my friend's cousin walk to school every day. They used to take the train. I used to take the bus. And my friend had a huge crush on him. And I feel as though maybe something happened between the two of them. Who knows? But whatever it was, after the summer of 95, he just basically dipped out. And he was still, to this day, him and his best friend, they're still cool. You've probably seen his best friend on Love and Hip Hop, the season 7, episode 1 premiere, because she calls out his name Randy. That's the guy who I'm referring to as his best friend from when they were 12 years old. So, LaRon and everything, he would just always say how about me. It was never, any other casual conversations and stuff. And at 12, he was short. He wasn't tall. He was short. So, anyway, moving along. So, on Monday, LaRon James, which is Juelz Santana, he was charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, carrying a weapon on an aircraft, a lawful possession of a weapon, and possession of drugs after he was arrested around 1 a.m. by detectives with the Port Authority police. And it's just, it's really sad. He was booked that same day on a federal warrant, and he was scheduled to appear in federal court that Monday, which he did. Now, it says a possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and carrying a weapon on an aircraft each carry a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. So the possession itself is 10 years because he's a convicted felon. And carrying the weapon on the aircraft is an additional 10 years. So combination. Now, I'm going to go and say a certain thing. The one you fucked up. This one you fucked up. Because you was denied bail. And the good thing is that they dropped the state charges. And I'm going to tell you why they dropped the state charges. Because the feds want him. The feds want him. They don't want him to be prosecuted by the state because they know that if he gets convicted by the state, more than likely the federal case is going to go in longer. The feds want him. They want this out the way because the feds got a stronger case because this happened on federal property. This happened on the federal jurisdiction, not state jurisdiction, because the airports, TSA, that's federal jurisdiction. So they want him. You know, state, yes, it happened in Jersey, but they dropped the case. The states dropped it. Now, pretty much he was denied bail. So, unless he is acquitted, he's not getting out. He's going to remain in federal custody. And this case can go on for a year, or it could go on for 2 years. He may not have a trial until 2020 unless he plea bargains. Now, it does say that since the state dropped the case, it could mean a good thing for his freedom and his future. But I kind of disagree. Because, one, he was caught on camera doing the shit. And two, he could have got away a little bit had he took the bag with him. The fact that he didn't take the bag with him is what messed him up. That's what messed you up. You dropped the bag. You dropped the bag. You should have never dropped the bag. Had you never dropped that bag, Juelz, you more than likely could have fought this. Because they wouldn't have had evidence except for what was on camera. Man, I tell you, you know, I think this is sad. I think this is sad. And you know what I think is sad? Because you got kids. You was caught with a .38 caliber handgun, as well as oxycodone pills in the luggage. What would you think if you were a 36-year-old dude? Okay? And you're not at the top of your game. You're trying to do a comeback for Lil Wayne. You got this collabo, I Can't Feel My Face album. You're trying to come back. And the fact that you're doing stuff like this is not a good look. I'm sorry. It's not good. It's not good for him. And I'm just going to end it off on this note. I feel as though a lot of these rappers, they do this stuff mainly because a lot of times, yes, they're trying to live up to an image. Yes, the rap game is dangerous. But I also really feel, to just be really honest, I just feel that sometimes they get to a point where it's like, you know, screw it. I'm just going to live recklessly. You know, I'm still young. I got a beautiful wife. I got a beautiful house. I could still book shows and whatnot. I got money coming in. You know, it's whatever. But their mind isn't where it should be because a lot of them are on drugs. You know, it may not be crack. It may not be cocaine. It may not be heroin. But, you know, they probably taking those pills because they're probably depressed. Because the rap game is not what it was 10 years ago. Nobody's selling records. And streams don't guarantee the steady income because 15 streams is 1 unit. Unless you buy the album. So you got to wait on 15 streams to make 99 cents from one song. What kind of life is that? What kind of career is that if you think about it? You know? you're better off becoming an actor, because at least once it says cut, you guarantee the check. And I just think it's sad. I just really think it's sad. But hopefully, for the sake of his children, he can get off of this. He didn't kill anybody. He didn't rape anybody. You know, I just, he messed up, but hopefully he could spring back from this. Okay. I wasn't a friend of his. We just said hi about each other when we were young. But hopefully, he gets off. Or at least the charges can be mitigated. Alright? But anyway, this is your girl, Miss Analytical, coming to you from Spreaker.com and YouTube. You can check out my channel, Miss Analytical, on YouTube. And make sure to follow me on Spreaker.com. Later.